Hello everyone and welcome back to VGIW. Another amazing episode is on the books tonight. We've got some Royal Dungeon qualifying matches and the return of the undefeated Brutus Armstrong. Let's do this. Now, first up is one of the Royal Dungeon qualifying matches. We've got Katsuyori Machida, Captain A.Drift, Terry Durr, and Hardcore Hank. So all of these wrestlers have held championship gold in the past. Coming out first, it's Captain A.Drift, a former Iron Will champion. Now, the Iron Will Championship is a belt which is won via submissions only. So Captain A.Drift, a great submission wrestler, especially with his finishing move, the Captain's Hook. Once that's locked in, there is a very good chance that he is going to tap you out. Captain A.Drift is definitely a lot more methodical than your typical wrestler. You're going to see a lot of explosive action from the other three wrestlers, but Captain A.Drift, being methodical, being more, likely to plan, might help him out here, given that it's not a case of pinfall or submission that'll win you this match. You have to escape the cage. So he might be able to pick the perfect time to leave. Of course, it won't be easy in either case. So I can imagine that Captain A.Drift is feeling a lot of pressure right now. But of course, the winner of this match will go on to Regal Rampage's pre-show main event, the Royal Dungeon match. The winner of that will get to challenge for the world title at VGIW Finale 2. Now, coming out of the ring now, one half of the tag team champions, Terry Durr. Oh man, Terry Durr, also a former Iron Will champion, has been an absolutely incredible wrestler in that ring. Terry Durr likely to make a huge impact here in this match. I gotta say, in my opinion, in any other situation actually would have been one of my favorites, but I guarantee you he's gonna be tough to take on in either case. There are former world champions in this match, but Terry Durr is still gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Now, coming down to the ring next. Oh man, this man has ended one of the biggest undefeated streaks in VGIW when he busted open the Crusher to become the Limitless Champion. It's Katsuyori Machida! Katsuyori Machida has had some of the most explosive matches in VGIW history. Some incredible encounters and has slain some of the biggest beasts here in VGIW. And I've got to say, Katsuyori Machida has to be some people's favourite heading into this match. Katsuyori Machida, could be one of the few that goes on to hold the Limitless Championship and the World Championship. I could very well see that happening. Katsuyori Machida. I believe the only two people that have done that so far are Wade Danielson and the Warbeast Mammoth. Man, this could be a big deal, though. Katsuyori Machida now in the ring. The thing about Katsuyori Machida is he's just an all-round incredible wrestler. Incredibly gifted in the ring. And with that explosive moveset, I think he is going to be... He might just be my choice to win this, honestly. But I can't count out this man right here. One of the most feared wrestlers in that locker room. A man without morals. A man without remorse. A man who will do anything and everything in his power. The thing is, he doesn't actively cheat like Aaron Storm. I don't want to equate the two in that, make you feel like there's an equation there. No, when I say that when I say Hank has no morals, I mean that he will beat you with an inch of your life. And he will not feel bad about it one bit. If anything, he'll take joy in it. Hardcore Hank is one of the most brutal wrestlers you'll ever come across. And many times, it almost seems superhuman how he wrestles. And because of that, he is a multi-time world champion and could be on the hunt once again for another world title opportunity. The cage is now being lowered. You can see everyone but Hank looking around. Hank keeping his eyes on the opponents. Terry Durr, though, getting a suplex. Nice snap suplex on Hardcore Hank. Katsuyori with the drop kick, taking A.Drift off of his feet. But now look at this. Captain A.Drift there, slamming the shoulder into Katsuyori. Oh, man. Nice punches there. Oh, Captain A.Drift just got slapped. And now a Northern Light suplex from Katsuyori Machida. Meanwhile, Terry Durr and Hank are going back and forth at the moment. Oh, man. Hank got knocked down to his knee there. Now, when I said that Hank seems superhuman sometimes, the strength, the power, the toughness that Hank has displayed in matches, it's the kind of thing that you can only see from someone of that level of caliber. Like, when you see someone who is a world champion, if it's not a fluke, you will see that kind of ability where they just seem like almost godlike compared to their opponents. Now right now though, Terry Durr's doing actually pretty well at handling Hank. Oh, but Hank there with the knee to the face of Terry Durr. Terry in return though with the jawbreaker. Now Terry Durr, I've got to say, after everything I said about Hank, he's doing exceptionally well. Look at this, deadlift power slam, Katsuyori holding it with the suplex. Nice work there by Terry Durr. Katsuyori is definitely showboating here and driving Captain A.Drift down. Katsuyori is handling this very well. The crowd are definitely on Katsuyori's side here as he motions to the crowd. But Captain A.Drift is getting back into this. But Hank is looking to try to make the escape. A.Drift there. Oh, very quick work there, taking Hank down. I guess he had bad footing. Everyone's trying to escape, but Captain A.Drift is having to be gatekeeper here. Trying to get Katsuyori down, does so, and now has to turn his attentions to Terry Durr. My goodness. And now Captain A.Drift's trying it, and now Captain A.Drift is going to be pulled away. Oh, a boot to the face of Hank. And now, trying to get, oh, he's decided he thought better of it. Oh my goodness, into the side of the cage wall there. Katsuyori Machida. Terry Durr is definitely going to be in pain after that. These are thick cage bars. Being slammed into those is going to definitely leave marks. Wait a minute. Hank, he's calling for the cage door to be opened. Oh, man, you can see the referee looking to unlock it. Wait a minute, Katsuyori's climbing. Hank's decided that, he's got to focus on Katsuyori. He can't risk trying to escape, and Katsuyori making the, getting out before him. There we go, Katsuyori's down. And now, oh, nice work there by Captain A.Drift. And now an electric chair drop. No, wait a minute. Look at that from Katsuyori. Meanwhile, Captain A.Drift, he's looking to climb the cage. Katsuyori here. This is the thing with this kind of match. They've got to multitask, just like they're going to have to do in the Royal Dungeon match. The Royal Dungeon match, 6 opponents in that match. You start out with 2, and then every minute or two, another wrestler will join the match until all 6 participants have entered. It is one of the most grueling matches that these wrestlers could partake in. Nice strike there. And and whoever comes out of this match, they have shown they at least have the skills to potentially get them through the match. Oh, Katsuyori's been taken out. Oh, man. Nice drop kick there. And Katsuyori's rushing to his feet, but here with another drop kick. Terry Durr is on the case here. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. And now, Hank here. Oh, grabs the leg and trips up A.Drift. Oh, but A.Drift is back up. He's humiliated, but he's going to make the most of it here. Meanwhile, Terry Durr's now going for the Darage. Those chest chops coming in thick, fast, and you can hear the smack. Now A.Drift once again trying to escape. Natty's taken Hank out of the picture. Terry Durr feeling very good right about now, but now realizing that Captain A.Drift, Katsuyori's not realized, and Captain A.Drift's climbing up the cage. Katsuyori needs to get up there. Terry Durr, someone needs to stop A.Drift, otherwise he's going to win the match. And looks like they might have stopped A.Drift just in time. A.Drift nearly came out looking like he was going to win the entire thing, and everyone's climbing the cage wall now. Look at this, pulling A.Drift back down into the ring. And now everyone's on the cage wall. Hank's dropped down. Wait a minute. Hank's going for another cage. He's getting away from the brawl. He's going to be unimpeded. Oh, Katsuyori's been busted open. Oh, man. Someone needs to realize Katsuyori's fallen like a stone. Hank's already at the top of the cage. While Terry Dare and A.Drift brawl. Hank is going to take a quick, easy victory. This was incredibly smart of Hank. And now, Hank, he's made it over the cage and has just got to climb down now. Hank is going to make it to Royal Dungeon. Terry Dare's fallen. And now, look at that. Hank wins the match and is joining the Royal Dungeon. My word, Regal Rampage's pre-show is looking to be incredible. Hardcore Hank joining the match. Now remember, if Hardcore Hank goes on to win the Royal Dungeon match, he will go for the world title at VGIW's Finale 2. He could leave 2K19 with the men's world title. Next up, Antonio Esposito is going to try and end the undefeated streak of Brutus Armstrong. Oh man, Brutus Armstrong, no one has beaten him. No one has pinned him. No one has made him submit. Antonio Esposito tonight is going to try to change that trend. It's been a while, I think, since we last seen Brutus Armstrong in the ring. And, well, unless Antonio can change the pattern, we're all going to see tonight just why Brutus is undefeated. Now, Antonio Esposito, definitely a very capable contender in his own right. Very, very capable. But has yet to have that massive win. Of course, ending an undefeated streak would easily be the biggest win of his career so far. If he can do that, it really would send the biggest message. I did what none of you could. Where's my opportunity? But, of course, that's assuming he can do it. Because when we look at the overwhelming Goliath that is Brutus Armstrong, well, let me tell you, this could get very nasty. Brutus Armstrong, he is not I don't know if I don't think he's a nasty person. I don't know him too well personally. But all I do know is that when he gets in that ring, he hits like a truck. He can throw you around so easily. Like, by the time the match, like most people, he has fought some of the best of the best. Like, I've said it many times before, but you just need to look at one of the fastest matches of all time, where Brutus Armstrong defeated Wade Danielson. Wade Danielson, a former world champion and a former Limitless world champion, managed to beat Wade Danielson in less than a minute. That is incredible. And given that this is Wade Danielson, someone who's had some of the longest matches of all time, it really goes to show you how much Brutus Armstrong can take you off guard. So Antonio Esposito is going to have to be out on his A game if he wants to stand a chance of doing what no one else has done and ending the streak. Brutus Armstrong looks more than ready here. Oh man, I am very excited for this, honestly. Antonio Esposito, Brutus Armstrong. Referee checking on both sides. Calls for the bell. The match begins. Antonio racing out of the gate. Nice, well-delivered drop kick to start things off. And Antonio has got to remain in control here. If he wants a good chance, he cannot allow Brutus to get too much offense in. You see there, Antonio's thinking fast, ducking down to avoid more punches, going for that fireman's carry. And now look at that, showcasing his own strength. Antonio very, very strong, it's got to be said. Now, going for the legs here, but Brutus with a kick to the face. And now bringing Antonio to his feet. Oh, wait a minute, Antonio with the clothesline. Brutus Armstrong. Oh my God. Driving that massive shoulder, that It looks like boulders on him. Oh, God. Those shoulders are massive. But Antonio back in the driver's seat. And Antonio needs to keep on him like this. Like, if he can keep doing like this, look at that deadlift right there. Then Antonio does stand a good chance. Going for a pin here. It looks like, yes, indeed. 1, 2. Oh, my goodness. Antonio there. I think he's having to calm himself down. I think he thought he was going to get a quick, easy victory there. But quickly got snapped back to reality. And now trying to wear Brutus down. Look at the hair, acting like a mask for Brutus here. I mean, that's got to obscure the vision. I don't think that's an intentional part of Antonio's plan. But there we see Brutus with enough force there, brace free. And now Brutus Armstrong driving Antonio Esposito down, going for the pin here. Only a 1 count. Now Antonio a lot quicker to kick out. And now we see Brutus cranking the head here. Oh, that can be quite nasty on the neck. Going for another pin. Brutus, I think, trying to give Antonio a get out of jail free card by just giving up. But no, it's not happening. Brutus realizes he's got to go like the whole hog here with Antonio Esposito. And look at this. Look at the crowd. And now going for a giant swing. Oh my gosh. Antonio Esposito was thrown around. This is what I was saying. But Antonio now, that was almost like a wake up for him. And now is back in action here. Ready to give it his all. And see the way that Antonio's cranked the head now. Gonna try and swing momentum back in his favour. Nice kick. Stomp to the back of the arm there. And Antonio looks ready. Oh, kick to the leg there. And now Brutus there. Wait a minute. Oh, slamming the shoulder into the chest. And now going for a big splash. Oh, a man of Brutus' size going for a splash. That's going to definitely hit hard. Oh, wait a minute. Antonio getting back on his feet, though. Ooh, tried to go for a big kick there, but did not make the mark. And there you see Brutus throwing Antonio around. Great work with the scoop slam, and now a big chest chop. Antonio leans on the ropes for support, and look at that! Turning a bad situation into a good one. Antonio Esposito there, managing to take this to the outside. Brutus, though, knows that he got to get back in the ring before being counted out. Makes it back in. Oh, some whiffed punches there. Antonio, oh, nice uppercut. You gotta wonder if Brutus was maybe a little bit rattled when he got taken to the outside. Maybe a chance for Antonio to get the finishing blows in. And see he's continuing to try and wear Brutus out now. And Brutus Armstrong is trying to break free. Oh man, but he might be in serious, serious trouble right now. Oh, that could... Brutus is having some trouble right now. Antonio working on that neck crank from earlier, trying to get him, trying to deal with the pain. Likely still residing there. Now he's going for submission here, trying to make Brutus tap out. But Brutus, he's trying to cling on, and look at that, rolling out of it. Oh my god, lifting Antonio up in the air, but Antonio with the escape and a DDT. Antonio, it's got to be said, has been doing exceptionally well here. Oh, taking Brutus into the corner. And now, Antonio Esposito, I know for a fact, is looking to put this one away. Oh, but Brutus kicks him away. And now, bicycle kick, the move that he used to take away Danielson. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It was lights out right there. My goodness. I've got to give Antonio Esposito credit. He did way better than I expected. In fact, he was definitely really bringing the fight to Brutus Armstrong. However, Brutus Armstrong, in a similar vein to wrestlers say like Sophia Muller, it's not just that Brutus Armstrong is a good wrestler. It's the killer moves that puts a wrestler away. In fact, you can look at the Hardcore Hank as well for that, or the Reaper. They're not just good wrestlers, they have killer moves that are guaranteed to end a match. The knee, the Tombstone Piledriver, the Kimura. Once those moves hit, you are basically done. Maybe a few will kick out, but not many. And the undefeated streak continues because of that. Kudos to Antonio for bringing the fight to Brutus, but Brutus continues undeterred and undefeated. Who will break the undefeated streak? Can anyone break the undefeated streak? We'll have to wait to find out. Next up, we're moving on to another Royal Dungeon qualifier, this time for the women. It's Jane Angel Akiyama, Moxie, Minnie Taylor, and Kelly Baxter. Now this should be very interesting, honestly. So we've got 4 women here wrestling in a steel cage. Similar rules as before. The way to win is to escape the cage. If you win, then you will go on to the Royal Dungeon match, which whoever wins the Women's Royal Dungeon match will get to challenge for the Women's VGIW World title at VGIW Finale 2. Now Moxie, an incredible striker, but just a general all-round great powerhouse. Like I think she leans more into striking, but she is one of the rougher wrestlers I've ever seen, and definitely is going to leave a mark on opponents. Gotta say, she might be my favorite heading into this one. She just seems like she suits this environment. But of course, coming down to the ring next, someone who's held championship gold before, been a multi-time United Team champion now, is Minnie Taylor. Pound for pound, got to be one of the strongest wrestlers on the roster. Minnie Taylor can pick wrestlers up, suplex them, throw them around. She is a suplexing machine. Now, of course, that's, suplexing is all well and good, but she's going to have to... She can't waste her time too much throwing people around when she's got to focus on escaping that cage. Interesting to see how she fares. Oh, now coming down to the ring, Jaden Angel Akiyama, a second-generation wrestler. Her mother, Reika Akiyama, still in active competition as well, but Jaden Angel Akiyama wants to make her own way in the wrestling business. She's done pretty well for herself so far in terms of, putting on great matches. She gets wins, but a match like this could really be the first major step to putting her name on the map. Jane Akiyama, very athletic, very fast, probably the fastest person in this match. And you got to think that speed is going to be helpful when scaling the cage. But at the same time, she's up against 3 very brawny, very strong opponents. She's going to have to prove that her endurance, as she gets thrown around, she gets battered and bruised, to prove that she can stand up to all of that abuse. Jane Akiyama looks to be prepared. She looks mentally prepared for this at the very least. Likely under the strict rule of her mother, Reika Akiyama has probably, almost mentally beaten Jaden Akiyama down until she's basically the most mentally resilient person you'll ever see. Well, maybe not. Anyway, coming down to the ring now is Kelly Baxter. And Kelly Baxter, one of the biggest women on the roster. She's incredibly tall. She is absolutely able to, because of that size difference, because she can tower over opponents, and the fact that she is just a general all-round brawler, she can often overwhelm her opponents. Grab them, just beat into them. When you don't realize how much a size difference matters until you're in that situation. Kelly Baxter has proven to be helpful muscle in the past for people, and she can absolutely batter you into submission. It's going to be that kind of situation that is going to help Kelly Baxter out here. And you can tell Kelly Baxter is more than ready here. My goodness. She is completely calm about this. I guess she feels that this is definitely her match. So much so that she looks indifferent about the whole thing. Like this is a mere formality for her to win the match, you know, for her to go on to Regal Rampage. Well, now that she's here, it's about time that we get this match started. Everyone is now going to get back into the ring and the cage is going to be lowered. There you see Moxie once again, Minnie Taylor, Jaden Akiyama, and Kelly Baxter. Sorry, I started stumbling on my words. Anyway, right out of the gate, Jaden Akiyama getting a good work on there, Moxie. Meanwhile, Minnie Taylor trying to take Kelly Baxter off her feet, but Kelly here, whoa, nice work there by Minnie Taylor, and again tries to take Kelly off her feet. Wait, Kelly there? Oh, God, did you hear that? The force behind Jaden's kick, yet Moxie's managed to endure it. That says a lot about both of these wrestlers. One, that Jaden has a lot of force behind her strikes, and that Moxie is built like a tank. Now, right here, we're seeing Minnie Taylor dealing with Kelly Baxter. Meanwhile, Moxie is battering Jaden Akiyama. And now Minnie Taylor looking to scale the cage. Moxie's focused on Jaden Akiyama. Now, oh, wait a minute. Minnie Taylor with the elbow drop. Now, all of these wrestlers actually are also in the United Team division. So, Moxie, part of the Hit Squad. That's a 3-woman team consisting of Willow, the Warrior Ruby Bourne, and Moxie. Then you've got Jane Akiyama, who often teams with her mother, Reika Akiyama. And then, you've got Kelly Baxter, who teams with Grace Cameron. And then Minnie Taylor, who teams with Sandra Shark Davies. All of these are some brutal teams. Also, man, speaking of brutal, those strikes just completely knocking Minnie Taylor over there. Wait a minute, into the cage. Oh, God, those thick bars. I mentioned it before, but the thick bars, that is going to make an impact like that really hurt. Minnie Taylor gritting through it, though. You're going to have to. If you get taken out like that, oh, God. Oh, into the knee. And a senton, using the size difference to her advantage by driving all that weight down. That is very clever by Kelly Baxter. That's the thing, there's no one true successful body shape in wrestling. If you're muscly, you'll be able to hit hard strikes, you'll be able to throw people around. If you're large, you can still throw those hard-hitting strikes, and you can use that weight to your advantage. There's honestly a lot of, if you're someone who's smaller like Jane Akiyama, you can be faster. By the way, Kelly Baxter's climbing and no one's stopping her. Oh my gosh. Wait, Jane Akiyama now is going to try climbing up. Kelly Baxter's been taken down. And Jane, before she could even get a footing on the cage, taken out by Moxie. Wait a minute. Minnie Taylor. There's no way she's going to go for the jackhammer. Oh my God, and you can hear the roar of the crowd. Holy cow. The crowd, they were on their feet there for that feat of strength from Minnie Taylor. Now Minnie climbing the cage. Oh, wait a minute. Moxie, though, not allowing Minnie Taylor to leave. Jaden's trying to take advantage here. Well, Moxie was distracted, but Moxie, now that she's dealing with Minnie, is going to go right to Jaden. I don't think Jaden expected Moxie to be able to deal with Minnie so quickly. Now Jaden being Irish whipped into the corner here. Oh, man, look at that big clothesline. Oh, man. Nice jawbreaker. Staggering Moxie. Oh, man. Moxie's now looking to make the escape. But look at that. Kelly Baxter. Whoa, Kelly Baxter's been taken out by Jaden. A nice EDT from Minnie Taylor. But while they're infighting. Oh. My goodness. Now Minnie Taylor looking to make the escape, but Kelly Baxter. Oh, coming over there. You can see Minnie's trying to hold on, but pulled away. And Kelly Baxter now looking to hit a finish on Minnie. Wait a minute, Jaden's climbing up. And now, oh man, everyone's trying to escape right now. Obviously, they have to in order to win, but it's almost to the detriment of any actual strategy at the moment. Oh, wait a minute. What is Moxie looking to do here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, no. Choking Jaden out. She can't move when she's in that position, and Jaden might just be unconscious. Oh, my God. Moxie taking that opportunity and is now trying to escape. Minnie Taylor has seen what Moxie's doing, though, and looks to take her down. Nice work there. You see Jaden trying to come back into the land of the living. With Minnie Taylor now looking to make the escape. Jaden Akiyama, though, is back on her feet, and she needs to get to Minnie Taylor quickly. Otherwise, Minnie is going to make the escape. Nice work there by Jaden Akiyama. And, oh, Minnie Taylor gets down. I think Minnie Taylor realised this was a fool's errand. Wait a minute, look at that! Power bomb! And now Kelly Baxter. It's going to try and scale the cage. Minnie Taylor, though, right on her case here and pulls Kelly Baxter off with no real issue whatsoever. Minnie Taylor is getting exhausted, though. You got to wonder how much longer Minnie Taylor can keep this up. Acting as the gatekeeper at the moment as she keeps pulling all these wrestlers off the sides of the cage. Oh, there you see Jaden caught there, hit with a clothesline. And now, oh, nice work there by Jaden Akiyama taking Kelly off her feet. And, oh, what a strike from Moxie. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Jaden there. Oh, God. Those vicious headbutts from Moxie to Minnie Taylor, by the way. Oh, man. The punishment there is incredible. And now Moxie about to do the rear chokeslam. Meanwhile, Jaden's looking to try and make the escape. Moxie sees. Moxie's looking on here. She's looking on. What's going on here? And now Jaden might get away if Kelly doesn't get to Jaden in time. And there you see it. Jaden is making the escape. Kelly's going after her. Moxie just watched on. What is going on here? And there you see Jaden Akiyama has won the match. Now that was incredibly interesting. Of course, this was a fairly equal match all throughout. But I gotta say, the thing that I did not expect to see was when Moxie watched on as Jaden walked the cage. Not what I was expecting. But Jaden Akiyama is going to be moving on to what is easily going to be the biggest match of her career so far. Might be one of the biggest matches of her career ever, as she heads to the Royal Dungeon match at VGIW's Regal Rampage. We're going from one women's Royal Dungeon qualifying match to another, as we have Billy, Bessie Constantine, Malice, and Simone taking each other on in the steel cage. Man, so we're going to be seeing a lot of these types of matches at the moment as we prepare ourselves for Regal Rampage and matches like the Royal Dungeon. And you can see that Bessie Constantine coming out of the ring first, and another wrestler who uses her size to advantage. Not as tall as Kelly Baxter, but Bessie Constantine, she has some pretty good strength, but she knows how to just throw herself into her opponents. It's a simple strategy, but it's one that very few wrestlers really know how to conquer. I mean, it's all well and good trying to find a way to get around pile drivers and DDTs and wrist locks, but when someone just throws themselves at you, but if you can't get out of the way, what are you going to do? There's not some cool backflip or way that you can reverse the move. That's a full human throwing themselves at you. You're getting taken out. Anyway, next up, a former United Team champion making her way to the ring now. And I gotta say, might just be my pick to win. A person with a scary amount of durability, a massive amount of power. It's Malice. Now Malice might be, a lot smaller than Betty Constantine, but don't be deceived. Malice is sadistic. Malice is vicious. Malice is super aggressive, and it seems like you could shoot Malice in the head and she'd still pick out at 2 half the time. Now, of course, that doesn't matter in a match like this. It's about escaping the cage, but you've got to imagine that Malice's hardiness and ability to punish her opponents is really going to help her out here. Of course, one other thing that could be a detriment to her is that Malice, now the thing about Malice and Pain is the brains. She's the one who's tactical, she's the one with a plan, while Malice is a lot more frenzied. Malice might be caught out here simply because she's going to go in guns blazing and might get caught out by smarter wrestlers. Of course, if the wrestlers don't know what to do with Malice, then Malice is going to have their gooses cooked. Malice looks more than ready here. Man, I am worried about what this is going to be like. Anyway, we're now waiting for the next opponent in this match. Here we go, another former United Team champion. It's Billy. Now, Billy, you might look at her, like, appearance. She's not gritty, she's not powerful looking. She's got a bit of a cutesy appearance, but don't be deceived. Billy is a great wrestler, very technically minded, very technically gifted. She's got a good mind for wrestling, but she definitely shines more as a United Team wrestler. Her and her sister Christina are they are not just on the same page, they're on the same sentence. But of course, Billy on her own here is going to have to prove that she can hang with these wrestlers. Now, Simona Nye, one of the newest wrestlers in the women's roster, her and Natalie Reid, Celestine Ingeborg all started around about the same time. And while Natalie Reid has exploded, Simona Nye still hasn't yet had that big moment. But a win here would set her on that trajectory. And I gotta say, while she isn't my pick to win because she's still so unproven, I think Simone has a lot to give. I think Simone, when she gets going, once she really starts, running, she's still when she starts running, she is going to be a force to be reckoned with. The only thing that matters is if tonight is going to be that night. If it is, then I feel like everyone is going to be blown away. But if not, then she might just get caught out with the other wrestlers who have more experience in VGIW. You see Bessie out of the cage being lowered. Everyone looking around. Oh, Billy there. A bit more focused here. Simone, I think maybe looked a bit uncertain here. Gotta wonder if she's ever been in a cage match before. No, the cage is a daunting experience. I can imagine if I was between those, in between those bars, I would be nervous too. Especially seeing some of the punishment these wrestlers can endure in those kinds of spectacles, and the fact that you gotta climb. I don't like heights. Oh, Billy there with the drop kick. And now look at this. Oh, now a big back and forth between Billy and Bessie. Meanwhile, Simone right now struggling against Malice. Oh, Bessie about to throw Billy into the ring post. Oh my gosh. Nice clothesline there from Simone. And now, man, Billy being thrown around by Bessie, but getting back to her feet there and a leg screw. Now, Bessie does have those knee braces, so you got to think that Billy focusing on the legs there is a tactical thing. Meanwhile, Malice throwing Simone around. Simone got to get back to her feet, and she's got to find a way to bounce back here. Oh, nice strike there from Malice. Nice crossbody from Bessie Constantine. Oh, that Enziguri might have just taken Simone out right there. And now Bessie Constantine walking around, having a tour almost of the ring before going back to Billy. Simone, meanwhile, nice clothesline and a kip up. Good work there. And a nice elbow drop. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Oh my goodness. Billy now looking to make the escape, but Simone coming over to stop Billy here. Ooh, driving the leg into those thick bars of the steel cage and easily pulling her off after that. You got to mention the bruises that form after a match like this. Oh, nice reversal there from Billy, but Bessie is trying to escape. Malice now. Oh, man. Trying to take her out. Billy, meanwhile, trying to make the escape. But Malice is immediately... Wait a minute. Billy thought better of it. Goes for the frog splash. That's a smart working from Billy. I think she heard the footsteps of Malice and decided to try something else there. Oh, Malice is looking for a finishing move to take Bessie out of the equation. Oh! And that is going to do it. Bessie's going to be out for a while. Now, however, Maz now has to worry about Billy. Billy here going from behind and Malice tumbling to the ground. My word. Oh man. Those strikes there. Billy going for a suplex. Wow. Oh my goodness. Keeping a hold. Goes for another one. Oh my goodness. Billy there. Going for a third. Great work there by Billy. This is what I was saying. Billy, a lot more gifted than you'd expect. And now, look at that. Waiting. My God, what a throw there. Oh! Lights out. Malice just got taken down. And now Bessie, trying to escape. But Billy is going to get right on Bessie's case here. Wait a minute. There's no way. Oh, my God. Billy is on something here. Like, how is she managing this? Oh, man, going for Malice here. Taking Malice down. Billy has been doing exceptionally here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, backstabber there from Bessie Constantine. The knees in the back. And now Bessie once again looking to make the escape. Simone, however, coming over. Oh, and look at this. Could be. Oh, booted in the face there. And now Bessie going to try to make the escape. Billy and Simone are dazed and confused. Malice is unaware. Oh, Bessie's making her way to the top of the cage. And now Bessie Constantine making the escape. Billy is coming after her, but I don't think she's going to make it in time. Oh, man. And now Bessie's climbing down the cage. And now Bessie looking to make the escape. And Bessie Constantine with the win. My word. And Malice. Oh, that's DOS not on. The electric chair drop there after the bell. Oh, what a frog splash. And that was a good... Bessie Constantine with the victory. Very nice work there. And man, what a competitive match that was. I've got to give kudos to Billy for what she did. But Bessie Constantine had the right place at the right time, and it's stuff like that could really help out in the end. Congratulations to Bessie Constantine, and best of luck to her heading into the Royal Dungeon match. And now we head into the main event, and once again, another Royal Dungeon qualifier. It's Landslide, Aaron Storm, Antonio Esposito doing double duty tonight, and the Phantom. Antonio Esposito, obviously it was not going to turn down this major opportunity, but doing double duty is very rarely good for you. And now, look at that, a former world champion, leader of Storm System worldwide. He purports that his body is all natural. Here's the thing, I'm not here to weigh in on roids good, roids bad. My thing is that Aaron Storm has always alleged that his body is all natural. There's no it's all workouts. But that's not the case. And it's because of that that I don't think I will ever truly get on with Aaron Storm. Not only that, Aaron Storm has consistently cheated his way to victory. Aaron Storm, because of his ways, he has won World Championship Gold. He has been at the top of the mountain and now looks to try and make his way back there by entering the Royal Dungeon match. Of course, that will not be easy as he's got to escape the steel cage. My God, Aaron Storm with the biggest ego in wrestling. You think the likes of The Miz or MJF are bad? Then you do not know the ego of Aaron Storm. Absolutely incredibly conceited. Aaron Storm, though, I gotta say, despite my qualms with his personality, is a great wrestler. Very strong, very powerful, and he's clearly quite smart when he gets in that ring. Makes him a threat in that. It makes him a force in that ring, and probably a favourite heading into this match. But Aaron Storm now making his way in, and he's still not done showboating. His entire theme has finished playing, and he's not done yet. My goodness, Aaron, we're trying to keep nowadays. No, VGIW is trying to keep to a 1 hour runtime. We can't use that entire hour just dedicated to your entrance. Well, now we wait for the next person of the match. Here we go, the return of Antonio Esposito. And Antonio, man, you can tell he's trying to brush off some of the punishment he took earlier on tonight as he went on against Brutus Armstrong. Now, Brutus has not elected to go for a championship yet. I think Brutus is still just, working, he just wants to continue honing his craft. And I think it's because he also knows that the moment he goes for the title, it's a matter of when, not if. That's just me talking. That's not Brutus. But I gotta say, Antonio Esposito, after doing so well against Brutus, might have a chance if he were at 100%. I'm gonna be honest, I don't rate Antonio's chances here. Still, he could be what stops another wrestler from getting the victory. Oh, man. No, here is a big force here. Landslide. A almighty force. Did very well back in the day in Orcs Wrestling Live. And now assigned to a contract to also wrestle here in VGIW. Landslide looks to try and make just as big of an impact here. And I gotta say, there's few things that I think can really get in his way. If you go one-on-one with him, you're asking to be on a one-way trip to a world of hurt. Landslide big, he's imposing, he's powerful, and he does not give a damn about your well-being. All that matters to him is victory, and that you're in the way of it. Man, oh man. But this will definitely be Landslide's biggest match so far here in VGIW. And if he can do this, this will be big news for him here. But one more wrestler is now entering the match. A man who has repeatedly tried to go for the world title and has just come up short. He's been in every World League tournament. World League tournament is one of the biggest opportunities for wrestlers to go for the title. You get to see some of the best and some bright new faces. And every single year, the Phantom comes into that tournament. And my word, he is in a situation where he gets so close. You got to imagine at some point, that pan can't keep going. At some point, he's going to win. He keeps improving. He keeps getting more powerful. He keeps getting smarter. The Phantom, at the deadliest I think he's ever been, Although without his aides, Blood and Gore, that does change things up here. But the Phantom, every time, I think he gets more and more likely to become a world champion. Maybe tonight's the night he books himself in for that Royal Dungeon match. Here we go. The bell is rung. Antonio Esposito there. You can tell he's not 100% there, missing that uppercut. Meanwhile, Landslide and Aaron Stormer in a huge brawl here. Lots of powerful strikes. Lots of powerful back and forth here. Oh, man. You can tell that Landslide is just battering Aaron here. Aaron does not know what to do. He's trying to deal with Landslide, but it's not easy. Nice drop kick there. And now Antonio Esposito with the suplex. Oh my god, what a German suplex from Landslide, who is dominating the competition right now. Antonio's doing surprisingly well for someone not at 100%, it must be said. Nice spinebuster. Man, the crowd are into this one. And now, oh wait a minute, look at this. Big power slam right there from Antonio, and a clothesline from Landslide takes Aaron off his feet. Aaron is really struggling so far against Landslide. Sometimes you see a wrestler and you can tell that they are that wrestler's kryptonite, and it looks like Aaron's found his kryptonite in Landslide. Meanwhile, the Phantom now looking to bounce back here against Antonio, but Antonio's not going to make that easy. Nice uppercut there into the corner. Meanwhile, Aaron is slowly starting to fight back, but Landslide is also not going to make that easy here. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. The Phantom being set into the corner. Oh, man. Nice work there by the Phantom. And now, look at this. Looking to climb the cage. And now, trying to get footing here. Antonio's back on his feet, though. Oh, what a back toss there. Meanwhile, the Phantom tumbles down. Bannon is not going to get out of this cage. Not, well, Antonio now. Oh, Landslide takes down Aaron. And now Antonio. Landslide, I don't think he's realised yet. Oh, now he has. Antonio. Oh, the Phantom now trying to take advantage while everyone's distracted to scale the cage. But Landslide deals with Antonio a bit too quickly. Aaron's trying the same strategy. And now, oh my god, Landslide acting like gatekeeper right now. Oh, wait, he's not realised. There we go. He's realised about Aaron. And now Aaron Storm being taken down from the cage. Boom! Landslide. Now that he's taken everyone else out, he's trying to escape himself. And it's now Antonio's turn to take Landslide down. Oh my god, what is happening? This is just a rush up the cage. Everyone's trying to escape. My god. My god, what is happening? Wait a minute, oh my goodness, the strength of Aaron throwing Landslide face first into the steel cage wall. Oh, Antonio, though, might be in trouble now as Aaron takes Antonio down. Nice work there. And now you see Landslide climbing up the cage once again. Oh, Landslide gets down. Irish whip. Oh, staggers Landslide. Antonio trying to deal with Landslide. Nice neck breaker. And a good slam there from the Phantom. Oh, what a clothesline. And now Landslide once again looking to try and escape. But the Phantom grabs Landslide's legs and is pulling him down. And Aaron's now trying to make the escape. Aaron Storm climbing the cage. Oh, man, look at this. Oh, Landslide. Big spinebuster. Meanwhile, Aaron's kicked Antonio away, but he gets down. I think he realized it's too risky, and so is now rushing to deal out some punishment. Oh, man. Aaron and Phantom in the corners now. Those shoulder thrusts. Meanwhile, Landslide. Holy cow! What a drop! My God! Oh, look at that. Oh, nice elbow. And now, Landslide trying to take out Antonio, but Antonio kicks Landslide away. Is Antonio... Oh, he's getting down. He's getting down. Probably the smartest decision here. Oh, especially because Landslide bounces right back. Aaron Storm now showboating, holding Phantom up in the air. But Landslide is going to climb while Aaron's distracted. Wait, no, he's not. Big elbow drop. Oh my god, Landslide's getting exhausted though. And now Aaron's going to take advantage. Look at that. Scissors kick. And that right there has just left Landslide dazed and confused in the corner. My goodness. Oh gosh. Aaron now with a snap suplex to the Phantom. Landslide's looking to try and escape the cage again, but driving the leg into the cage. Those thick bars once again. Oh, the Phantom. Oh, no! Called there by Antonio. Meanwhile, our Landslide there with a Beal toss. What an incredible brawl this has been. Nice work there. Meanwhile, an airplane spin from Antonio. Getting the Phantom dazed and confused. And what a drop kick. Oh, Antonio's asking for the cage door to be opened, but Aaron Storm is scaling the cage. And unfortunately, that means the referee now needs to close it. Now that Antonio's walked away, he's going to relock the cage door. Antonio now looking to scale the cage. Oh, man. Look at this. Oh, the Phantom. Going for the legs and driving Antonio down. But now Landslide looking to try and make the escape here. The Phantom is on the case here. Oh, my goodness. You can see driving Landslide down. My word. Wait, Aaron's now asking for the cage door to be opened. And you can see he's looking to try and make that escape quickly. Wait a minute. The Phantom, he's realized the Phantom was escaping. Once again, the cage door is closed. The Phantom gets down though. I think he realized it's too risky. Nice slam there from the Phantom. And Antonio's been busted open. All the abuse he's taken tonight, finding 2 matches tonight, has led to this moment. Meanwhile, whoa, release German suplex from Aaron Storm, who now looks to scale the cage. But Antonio Esposito is right there, ready to deal with him. Oh, a boot to the face. And Aaron Storm now looking to try once again, now that everyone is out of it. But Antonio recovers a little faster than I think. Oh, Aaron's gotten to the top of the cage. Aaron's gotten to the top of the cage. And Antonio in hot pursuit, but he needs to hurry, otherwise Aaron's going to get back in. You see now looking to try here. Meanwhile, Landslide is asking for the cage door to be opened. Oh my god, this is a race here. Wait a minute, Landslide's thought better of it, because it looks like Aaron is still making an escape here. Antonio managing to pull Aaron back in. And now, the two likely to brawl on the side of the cage. Nice arm drag there from the Phantom. And now, the Phantom. Oh my goodness me. And there goes Aaron Storm. Antonio Esposito now, likely looking for his finishing maneuver. Look at that. The strength. Boom! After all that punishment, the fact that Antonio can still go like that is incredible. But now Landslide once again trying to make the escape here. There's so much happening. Now, Aaron Storm there. Oh, look at this. Antonio now looking to make the escape here. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Driving the knee into the cage. And easily plucking Antonio down. Antonio has got to be running low on stamina after everything. The Phantom once again trying to make the escape. But Aaron Storm is on the Phantom here like a bad rash. And now the Phantom being sent into the corner. Aaron Storm is on the case here. But the Phantom retaliating. And now Landslide looking to escape. Aaron Storm, he's keeping his eyes peeled. My word, look at this. An electric chair drop. Driving Landslide down. And now, oh! Antonio sent face first into the steel cage. And a giant swing from Aaron Storm. Antonio's out. Aaron Storm is focused on his own strength. I don't think he's noticed that the Phantom is climbing the cage. My God, that was impressive. Now Aaron Storm's exhausted. I think Aaron Storm's realised. Antonio's realised. No, Aaron's not realised. Antonio has though, and he's going after the Phantom. The Phantom, meanwhile, is scaling down the cage. Aaron Storm so swamped by his ego. Antonio Esposito was out. Landslide was being swung around. No one was able to stop the Phantom from achieving victory. What an ending to the match. The Phantom stuck it out until the end, and then the right opportunity came. Aaron Storm, encased in his own ego, was blinded when he was swinging Landslide around. Landslide obviously was being swung around. There was nothing he could do. And Antonio was out of commission for a while after all the punishment he took tonight. I don't blame him. But the Phantom will be moving on to the Royal Dungeon match. Could soon become a world champion. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos on the channel. Comment, let us know what your favourite match was, share the video with your friends, and we'll see you next time.